hot for purgatory. Oh, hey, dang, gang. Here we are again down at Highland Park TV. It's been a hot minute since I hepped you to the real-ish. You can tell it's fall because I'm wearing my sexy flannel and corduroy. Let's take a look at this week's weather. Nice. You know, a little while back we had a band of young hotshots come through here. They caused quite a fuss in the studio, and I gotta say, this act made me pucker. Let's take a listen to the Lemon Twigs.
Took too long to say yeah. Oh, rainbow.
By golly, they're a lot of fun, aren't they? You know what I'm excited about? We finally have our own police procedural here on Highland Park TV, in which these whip-smart cops figure out these complicated machinations of the evil-minded. Let's listen to this one. It's called Unlawful Crimes.
Yeah, you would have got away with it too if I didn't follow the footprints from her, the body, to you, the killer.
So you're saying you followed my footprints from her, who I just killed, and walked away, and you were able to find me, the killer?
Yes, you've put it all together, haven't you?
Riveting drama. You know what? While we're on the topic of unlawful crimes, we kind of have our own in-house version of not solved mysteries here at Highland Park TV. Take a look and see if you can find out what happened to Hank Friedkin, beloved puppeteer of our very own Gippy and Gormy.
Where's Henry? Where's Henry?
So Nate, there's a lot of people watching what we're doing here, and we want to do a really good show today.
Guess what made this airplane? It wasn't the union, it was the free market.
And the free market has doors that fly off all the airplanes. Do you want to fly on an airplane that has doors that unlatch when you're flying over Portland, Oregon?
Listen, kids, there's nothing to be afraid of when you fly in a plane. It's completely safe.
I'm sorry. I can't work like that.
I feel like this is going really well. This is like a good app, right?
Still not solved, folks. You know, while we're making use of these public domain airwaves, we're going to be a good civic citizen and play you a PSA for your edification. The following PSA is brought to you by the Brookings Institute and is about how to be a good protester.
Okay, so we must make sure that this protester comes with the proper permits, a fear of traffic and cars, great care for civility, elicits smiles from people of all ages, over when asked, zero appendages to carry signage when pressure is applied. There it is, the perfect protester. I'm describing a beach ball.
The more you know. You know, not too long ago, we also had a band of old hotshots come through here, and they raised quite a ruckus too, just like the young ones did before them. Let's take a look at Southern California's very own indie supergroup, Suburban John.
Serve my coffee and my tea, self-bound from memory. Abundant wonder, sparkle diamond starlight out of the sea.
Ooh, I like that band a lot. You know what fall also means for TV enthusiasts? Football, that's right, the old pigskin. Whether you're a college football nut or maybe you're big on the NFL and like to play fantasy. We got a resident expert for this. Let's give a warm welcome to Newton Downey Jr. Newton, how you doing in there?
Well, I'm doing okay, considering it's football season. The sad part to me is I can't watch college football anymore. You mentioned it, I'm going to go ahead and say it. They're paying these kids now. All of a sudden, it's not about the love of the game. It's actually about freaking making endorsements, selling freaking Toyotas and Subarus.
Okay. Let me ask you this, Newton. Who are you rooting for this year?
At this point, I don't root because here's the thing. I got a surfer boy. You know, I love my Lions, but I can't watch them. I'm not a Ramley member because they got Pat Stafford on the horn and his wife is talking about having sex with the
Newton, that's all the
backup quarterback in Georgia.
Newton, that's all the time we have, so.
Well, I'm just telling you, it's hard to root these days because most of the quarterbacks, all they do is run around.
Thank you, Newton.
At this point, it looks more like ballet, okay? They're not even hitting each other because everybody's so worried about CTE.
Newton
Back
Downey
in the
Jr.,
day, they
our
would take a salt tablet,
football
drink a Bud
correspondent.
Light. And listen, I know there's a loaded conversation about Bud Light.
You know
but
what? That's all the time we got here
like
on Highland Park
Aaron
TV's
Rodgers,
Clipped Out. Keep an eye out this month for my very own new single by Mighty Good Road. It's called Tortured and Truly. Sounds something like this. Truly, baby, I could love you truly.
Not good.
What a
Not
lucky
good.
son of a gun. You'd be the one to woo yourself a true love.
This is not the Foo Fighters. Okay, well, thanks for having me.
Baby, I
It's
could love
interesting to be on a different show. I don't do a lot
like
of
you
guest
were just
spots, but,
another
today's
unfortunate
program, I guess I'm probably sponsored by Bud Light.